Hello everybody, and welcome to this episode of Find Out What's in Pelenta's Forrest. So grab yourself a glass of water or a cup of tea and spend the next few minutes with me. And like I always tell you, don't believe everything you hear and check your facts. Do your own research. What that means is check your facts and do your own research. I can't say it any better than that. Don't you want to know what my butterflies are saying? I think you do. Don't you want to know what my butterflies are talking? This is Find Out What's in My Forest. Whoop, 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 whoop. So, what's happening, everybody? What's shaking? What's crack-a-lack-a-lackin'? How are you doing? What's happening, everybody? Well, I got some stuff here, and to tell you the truth, I'm not very organized right now. I have lots of cool things that I want to share with you, but I don't know what I want to talk about first. So, let's talk about the power of color. Are you a colorful person? I'm drinking green tea. Hold on a second. Are you a colorful person? Do you like nice, pretty, bright colors? When you were a kid, did you have the luxury of coloring in school? Did you like to color? Because you know, now coloring is not just for little kids anymore. You know, lots of times when you go into an elderly care facility or a convalescent hospital, you know, they have arts and crafts, mostly for people to stay busy. But oftentimes, you know, it's specifically for people that have Alzheimer's and dementia, and they want to keep your mind vibrant. They want you to color, and you know how you used to take the color crayon and you would outline all of your pictures first, then you would color them in because it looked, you know, more professional and all that kind of stuff. Well, anyway, this is an article I found from Live, Laugh, and Learn. They should put love on the end of there too. Live, laugh, learn, and love. But these are some life-boosting tips and ideas. And there have been some studies about how color affects certain parts of your brain, your mind, your energy, and all that kind of good stuff. So the power of color. Try this experiment. Visit your local hardware store and leaf through the paint chip cards. Do the blue shades calm you down? Are you warmed and energized by the reds? Do you gravitate towards the greens? You know, do you? We are actually incredibly sensitive to color. Did you know that? In fact, the human eye can actually detect 7 million variations according to a 2014 study published in the Sage Journal. And we're also sensitive to the mood and feelings that colors can create. And that's very interesting because do you remember back in the day, now most of you that are like in your 20s probably aren't that hip to this, but those of you that are in your 30s and 40s, remember the days of the mood ring? And you'd go and get this mood ring. It's like a little piece of glass with all the colors, and you put it on whatever finger, and it came with a little chart. And it would say that if it was the color turned red, you were angry. If the color was always blue, you were nice and calm. You know, if the color was like a pinkish, you know, pinkish, bluish, green or whatever, then you were in love and all that kind of stuff. And it was a mood ring actually gauged how you were feeling. And some people, when I was in like the 3rd and 4th grade, some people actually really believed in the power of the mood ring. And we used to play this game where you would keep your little mood ring on, and people would actually look at your mood ring before they would ask you a question like, can I borrow 25 cents? Or do you have any gum? Or will you share your candy with me? They would check out your mood ring first to see how you were feeling, so they would get an idea of how to approach you. That's pretty crazy. But psychologist Ivan Ertem, who researches the effect of color on human behavior, says that pink has been shown to be soothing and relaxing. And remember back in the day, I know that's my new word, back in the day, but remember, it's always blue for boys and pink for girls? Not anymore. You see more men nowadays wearing different hues of pink and yellow more than ever before, you know, but pink has been shown to be soothing and relaxing. Now, to encourage deeper conversation, they suggest that using orange in the dining room, and if you want to, fall asleep more easily, paint your bedroom pink or purple, because those colors have a relaxing effect. Okay, so let's back up here a little bit. So pink has been shown to be very relaxing, and if you want to encourage conversation, then paint your dining eating area in orange, because then people will be more talkative. And if you want to sleep, paint your bedroom pink or purple, because that encourages you to relax if you're not on your phone texting or on Facebook or watching TV, you know. But of course, your best bet may be to forget about the color rules and simply surround yourself with the shades and hues that you enjoy the most. Now, here's another little short article, and it says, color yourself calm. Now, some people get so angry and so upset, there's not any color that's going to calm you down, depending on the situation. But this article says, color yourself calm. Coloring books aren't just for kids anymore. They've become a trendy activity for adults of all ages. Now, like the intricate sand paths created by the Tibetan Buddhist monks, adult coloring is not so much about the end result as it is about what you cultivate in the process. Now, in addition to being a creative outlet, coloring promotes a calmer mind, and it increases coordination, which is kind of odd how the brain works, because you would think that just using your hands to just color, scribble, or paint, how is that going to improve coordination? But it does. I guess anything that makes you feel good improves your entire, well-being. But it also provides an opportunity to tap into mindfulness, which is a state of present moment awareness that has been shown to improve brain function. And it also helps decrease stress, and this is according to a 2012 research in American Psychological Association journal about psychotherapy. So maybe it's time for you to run out and get yourself a coloring book and some pencils and join the coloring craze. Now, if you're a person that likes to make a difference, you help at the food closet, feed the hungry, things like that, here are 10 easy ways to make a difference in your overall health, your life, just around in general. So you can walk your dog at an animal shelter and get some exercise. That's a good thing. Make easy no-sew fleece blankets for the homeless. You have extra clothes hanging around, and if you haven't worn it in a year and you forgot it's in the closet, it probably needs to go. But if you are hanging on to those leather pants and that outfit you wore when you were 20 at the Whitney Houston concert, that's a memorabilia. So don't get rid of that, okay? You may not ever fit into it again, but those are memories you don't want to throw in the garbage. I'm talking about clothes that's just been stacking up forever. You can make blankets out of them, little, quilts and things like that. Keep your hands busy, your mind's busy, keep you focused on positive things. You can organize a food drive at a local church or school. Because seriously, you don't eat every single thing in your cupboard, do you? I mean, do you rotate? It's like, do you have a double-sided pantry where you put stuff in the back and then you walk around and you take those things out and use them first? It's like, how much food in your pantry, canned goods, basically, have been in there for a year? Get rid of that stuff. You're not going to eat it. Give it to somebody who can. You can send thank you notes and care packages to soldiers. You would be surprised how many of our military men and women are actually single and lonely, and they would like a pen pal. And you never know. You might find that love that you're looking for, and you can kick that robot love to the curb. That was my last episode that went too long, but I had to tell you about them robots. But anyway, you can have a yard sale and donate the money you earn to community charity. Well, that would be nice if you could afford to do that. But I think most of us are in a financial position, whereas if we have a yard sale, we're going to keep that money and pay some bills. You can double up on your next batch of cookies or brownies. Deliver the extras to a soup kitchen. You could share your musical talents with residents at a long-term care facility. You'd be surprised how many elderly people really like our new music. And if they don't like our new music, you can go and play your guitar and play some oldies, Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, John Denver. You can play just all kinds of nice stuff. And also, it's October now, so Christmas time is going to be right around the corner. Stuff like that would be really cool. You could deliver a meal to a homebound person and keep them company while they eat. There's a program called Shut-ins, and it's where lots of elderly people, or just people that are disabled in general, they can't get out and do stuff like they used to. And y'all have heard me say before that when you're on social media and Facebook and things like that, plenty of times people are disabled or they're homebound, and social media is their only window to the world. So if you could deliver somebody a hot meal, keep them company, you can even sit down and eat with them for a little while. That would just brighten up their whole life, And you could even bust out a coloring book and be silly. There's nothing wrong with laughing and having fun. You can volunteer to read to children at a public library, like Pete's Dragon, There's No Such Thing as a Witch, Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, all those good old funny stories. Freckle Juice, the little old man that couldn't read, Popcorn and Ma Goodness, Clifford the Big Red Dog. Those stories. Because we used to sell Scholastic books and do all that book club stuff when I was a kid. And reading was fun. I don't know if they still do all that stuff in schools with all the computers and the gadgets, but you could also contact the local Parks Commission and help plant trees and tend to city gardens. So there's just some cool things that, that you could do to enrich your life. Turn off your television. Get away from your television and go out and see about real life. Leave the television and those robots alone. Now here's another cool article that I found, and it's called The Scent of Improved Health. Now, do you remember, when people were trying to lose weight, but they still wanted to smell the good food, that we had aromatherapy? You could put this little stick up your nose, kind of like the Vicks, and just take a good long sniff. And once you smelled that scent of bacon and eggs or pancakes or whatnot, all of a sudden your appetite would just go away, and people, were losing weight. It also reminds me of that movie, The Scent of a Woman. Was that with Al Pacino? I don't know. Anyway, so the scent of improved health. For thousands of years, the medicinal benefits of inhaling aromas of certain essential oils have been known by many cultures around the world. Now today, aromatherapy is using plant extracts and essential oils for their scent. And it is used in some hospitals and clinics as complementary medicine. Okay? That's very interesting. You know, there was a study in 2013 published by Bentham Science in Current Drug Targets, and they've indicated that certain health benefits of aromatherapy are really like running rampant. You know, there's lots of benefits from aromatherapy, and it goes from killing bacteria, you know, to improving mood disorders, combating insomnia. I think valerian root, don't quote me, check your facts on this one, but I do believe that valerian root is very good for insomnia, you know. But in 2014, there was a study published in the Journal of Alternative and Complementary Medicine. It found a positive effect from essential oils on sleep disturbances with no adverse reactions. And no adverse reactions basically means no side effects. So if you're taking valerian root per se, and that's for your insomnia, you're not going to wake up all shaky and jittery and have cotton mouth, you know, because lots of us that suffer from chronic insomnia or insomnia, you'll take a sleeping pill, you know, Benadryl, you know, you'll try the sleepy time tea. Well, the thing is with the sleepy time tea extra, if you drink a half a gallon of that, yeah, you sleep great, but you're up every 15 minutes trying to empty your bladder. You know, you take the sleeping pills, then you wake up like all zombified, and then you feel all edgy and weird, you know, during the day, like you're coming off of some weird something, I don't know. But, you know, but the essential oils, you know, for sleep disturbances and things like that don't really leave, you know, any side effects. Now, if you're a super duper duper sensitive person that's allergic to everything, well, then you might want to go to your doctor and try to find another way around. But, you know, but for more than a decade, essential oils have been studied for use in cancer therapy. Now, that's also along with the conventional treatment. They don't just use that by itself, you know, but as the result, you know, there's been more than 100 studies that have been promising to doctors and other health practitioners. Now, what's so wonderful about aromatherapy is you can experience this at home. You don't need to leave your house. You don't have to go to the doctor or anything. Now, you do have to leave your house to get the oil. You know, now essential oils are widely available for purchase. So, check your local grocery store or your health food store. You know, and also look up the National Association for Holistic Aromatherapy. That's NAHA.org. And they also have tips to get you started. You know, you can go on Amazon.com. You know, Amazon has a little bit of everything now. They're probably going to start selling robots soon. But they have a little bit of everything. And you can get organic oils for aromatherapy. They even have this little necklace with a little piece of cotton, little cotton wafer in there, and you put the essential oil on that. You wear it around your neck. So if you suffer from anxiety or whatever, like during the day, you start to get panicky and freak out, you can just lift it up, take a good whiff, and all of a sudden, you know, you feel better. So here's a little excerpt of which oils do what. So using these 5 popular scents may help relieve these ailments. Now, chamomile tea also relieves anxiety, it promotes sleep, and it is an anti-inflammatory. Eucalyptus relieves congestion, it clears and energizes the mind, and it also helps with bronchitis. And then you have lavender. Lavender reduces anxiety and it produces a sense of calm. It also promotes cell regeneration, which is good for wounds and burns. And lemon energizes and uplifts the mind, and it detoxifies, and it also repels viruses. That's why when you're sick, what do people always say? Because I just said it, honey with lemon. The lemon kicks the butt of your sore throat and all that kind of stuff. And last but not least, peppermint. Peppermint relieves nausea, and it's also an analgesic for aches and pains, and it reduces migraines, and it's energizing, So there is your scent of improved health along with your coloring book. So that is our show for today. People, go out into the world and be nice to somebody. Be nice to yourself, and look up these herbs. Check out these healing herbs. Hold on a second here. My music. Is it going to come on? Okay, maybe not. I think my machine just went haywire. But anyway, check out these healing herbs and see, and find out what may work for you. So, as usual, my book is available everywhere. And get your fine selves off the couch. Go take your dog for a walk. The weather is still beautiful right now. It's chilly in the morning, but that's a really good time to get out in your backyard and just stretch and inhale and just suck in all of that delicious fresh air. Well, wherever you can get fresh air. I am so grateful for everything, and I'm grateful for you too. So I will see you next time on Find Out What's in Pelenta's Forest. Goodbye.